sirens and lights. We're breaking the news, taking on the fights. Iceman's in charge, the truth at the core. Holster up, free bird and box, ready for more. Tune in, log on, feel the thrill. Uncensored and real, it's the realest of wheels. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. From the streets to the studio, laughter ignites. Unfiltered, we chat about wrongs and rights. Criminal tales with a twist of the funny. In the chaos of badges, we take the money. In midweek madness, we own the scene. With the wit of the wise, we reign supreme. Motor Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Cop Chronicles, turn it up loud. The fun never ends, we're drawing a crowd. In your face, raw, unapologetically free. The funniest long talk, just come ride with me. Come ride with gear, let's hit the ground running. With the Motor Cop Chronicles, the laughter's just starting.
Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, allowance is made for fair use, for purposes such as criticism, commenting, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. This site is for educational purposes only.
All right, listen up. Before we begin this masterpiece, we're all current or former law enforcement officers. We've seen our share of humanity. But if you came here thinking we give a shit about your feelings, you are sadly mistaken. So if you're a snowflake, we'll give you just a minute to turn this mother off, all right? Now, for the non-pussified, this is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. The only place where you'll find unfiltered, unedited, and raw discussions about law enforcement, crime, and everything in between. We love discussing the good, the bad, and the downright bizarre stories involving cops and criminals. So get ready for some raw comedy blended with our unapologetic opinions. We're diving deep into the headlines, breaking down the latest news about our brothers and sisters in blue and the criminals they deal with.
Cars for a parking problem.
You'll be laughing 1 minute and shaking your head the next. It's funny and maddening all at the same time, just like the world of law enforcement. This is the midweek news show of the Motor Cop Chronicles podcast. And here are your hosts, the Iceman, with co-hosts Holstera and Freebird.
Welcome, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Have no fear, you second
absolute frustrated individuals. Holster is here. Good afternoon.
I hope everybody's been having a good week. Better than mine, anyway. Me and the wife were out until 2 o'clock this morning. We had one of our goats went down and had to go to LSU Vet Animal Hospital, and we still don't know what's wrong with him. They're going to do an autopsy. He died this morning. Not sure. He just couldn't stand up. They did x-rays and stuff. Couldn't find no broke back. Still don't know why. Don't know what's wrong with him. Don't know why he died. Hopefully we'll find out. So, like I said, hopefully everybody's having a better day than I had. Hey, Kelly. Excuse my sniffling. I've been having sinus issues for a week now. I don't know what the hell's going on.
I'm just sick in general. In the head, I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry.
You don't have good days.
You don't have good days. Hopefully
you're having one now. You're here with us.
So if anybody wants any extra merch or wants any merch, you can go check it out at the Motor Cop Chronicles store on Etsy. Check that out. If anybody wants any extra episodes and stuff, you can check out the Patreon. And we got our full crew member Don Paulson, CHP Road Dog. We have Hang Around Stacy McClendon. We have Miss Kelly Meyer, Jared Nitrous, Motor Cop for Life, Mr. William Gbo in the chat, Dan Carlson with Langyap Woodworks, Hoppy Hoppison, Blake Walker, JoJo from Down Under, and Natasha A. from great state of Washington. No, Aaron, I do not have the Taco Bell trots. I don't.
Taco Bell-itis.
Yeah. Well, did you hear they had some bad lettuce or something? It was giving people like explosive diarrhea, putting them in the hospital and stuff.
That's what I was thinking. And I'm like, thank God it wasn't my stomach. No, it's all been like a fucking head cold from here up. It's just like throbbing head, throbbing neck. It's been a bitch. And when you're used to thinking all the fucking time, it's like, yeah, that's great, but I'm trying to use my days off, bastards. How come this Jennifer Elizabeth? How come she's not one of your subscribers?
I don't know. She don't want to support me.
She should be an elitist, but now
you think she would, but she's not.
But no, she's too good for us. You know, she don't want to hang out anymore.
So we're gonna jump in. We got to find out what Roy P. and Roy Spalding had to tell us. Let's see what Roy Spalding had to tell us today. He's gonna hit us with some knowledge.
Welcome to Roy's Did You Know Corner, where Roy will let us know something that is totally useless, and we will have information living in our minds, rent-free for no good reason at all. So shut the fuck up and listen to what Roy has to tell us.
Did you know that white sand beaches are made of poop? When sea creatures like fish and urchins eat algae that grows on coral reefs, they ingest pieces of the reef along with it and then poop it out as sand. Just one Hawaiian parrotfish can poop out 800 pounds of white sand in a single year. Now, take your shoes off and enjoy that shit between your toes.
So all you see, hey JoJo,
Hey JoJo.
Stacy's here. I'm not a beach person, thank God, because I can't stand the sand. Because
I do like white sand beaches, the nice ones.
That's very racist. Why's it got to be white sand?
Well,
why can't you have colored sand?
Because the sands with the black shit in it come from the fucking oil spills.
No, they actually have a beach. I don't know where it's at. It actually has black sand.
That's fucking crazy.
What's up, Jerry?
We got to find that post. Like an Ozzy Osbourne concert going to the beach.
So all you beach going people that like the sand, y'all are walling around in fish shit. So literally, that's what y'all getting. Now let's jump over to Roy P. Y'all remember who his date was?
Never.
Y'all don't remember this beautiful woman that got voted unanimously? Her right here. This is the lady that everybody voted for Roy to go out with. Roy called in.
She ain't no dummy. She uses her gummies.
Roy called in and told us how it went.
Folks, after all these years of writing bonds, I've learned one thing. When the motor cop crew calls me laughing before I even answer the phone, I'm fixing to have a bad day. Sure enough, Iceman says, "Roy, we got another one for you." I ask, is she at least halfway normal? All I heard was laughing. That should have been my first clue. I walked into the jail with my paperwork, trying to keep a positive attitude. The deputy pointed towards a holding cell and said, "Your client is waiting." She slowly turned around. Then she smiled. I don't mean a regular smile. I mean the kind of smile that makes you question every life decision you've ever made. Not a single tooth in her mouth. That grin stretched from ear to ear, and with hardly any chin, it looked like her whole lower face disappeared into her neck. She locked eyes with me and never blinked. "You're Roy," she whispered. "I've been waiting on you." I swallowed so hard I nearly choked. I slid the paperwork through the slot and said, "If you'll just sign these, we'll get you out." Instead of signing right away, she reached over and patted my hand. "My, you've got soft hands." The deputy standing behind me turned his back because he was trying not to laugh. 20 minutes later, we're rolling down the highway in my black PT Cruiser with the flames and gold rims. It was dead silent. Every time I'd glance in the rearview mirror, she was already looking at me, still smiling, still not blinking. Then she finally broke the silence. "So, you married?" I answered quicker than I've ever answered anything. "Yup," she smiled even bigger. "That ain't never stopped anybody before." At that point, I started wondering if I should have left her at the jail. She directed me down a narrow dirt road that got rougher with every turn until we pulled up to an old single-wide trailer sitting by itself. There was a porch swing hanging crooked, 3 lawn chairs with no cushions, and wind chimes made out of old silverware clanging in the breeze. She looked over at me with that same toothless grin. "You want to come inside?" I laughed nervously. "No, ma'am.
Just met you.
I've got another bond to write."
I'll pull out.
She leaned a little closer. "I make the best gravy biscuits you'll ever eat." Then whispered in my ear that the gravy is in her panties. I almost passed out at the thought. I said, "I really appreciate it, but I better get going." She wasn't giving up. "You can help me watch my stories, or we can watch homemade adult movies that I am the star in." I thought about it, then said, "No thanks. I've got sweet tea." "No, ma'am. I've got air conditioning." I said, "So does my car." Then she reached over, patted my knee, and said softly, "You don't have to be scared, Roy." Now, folks, the fact she knew I was scared somehow made me even more scared. I was turned on a little, but I was more scared. I quickly got out, walked her to the porch, and wished her a good evening. Before I could make it back to my driver's door, she hollered, "I'll save you a place on the couch." I smiled, waved, and climbed into my PT Cruiser faster than a cat dodging a bath. As I backed out of the driveway, I looked in the mirror. There she stood on the porch, waving, smiling that unforgettable smile, not blinking. I drove all the way home, checking my mirrors every few seconds just to make sure she wasn't somehow following me. To this day, every time Iceman calls and says, "Roy, we've got another bond," I don't ask what the charges are. I ask one question: "She got teeth?" Iceman laughs and tells me yes, and she's got the gravy.
So, could have worked out for Roy. Sound like Roy got scared of her. So,
I would have.
That's not your type of woman.
I've been with a woman that looks like that once. Worst for 15 years of my life.
Okay. Let's look what our options are for this week. We got number 1. Pretty little young lady here.
Oh, she's going to be problems. Nothing but fucking problems. You can't convince me otherwise.
Don't know what she's in jail for, but that's her.
Everything.
Roy would probably be excited. Then we got this next one. Very, very awesome, beautiful young lady right here. She's got that smile going on. Yes. She can
that
whistle.
last girlfriend's daughter.
She can whistle while she works. Then we have,
So why she twerks?
yeah. We got number 3. My favorite. Right there. Bang. She looks like she might be a little tired, But that she could eat a carrot through a picket fence. So
She might be a fucking caveman. Do you see the large fucking overhang of the eyebrows? That looks like a caveman. What?
it might be. She does have that looking. And if you get bored, you can always pop the pimples on her face.
She's just messing around, man.
I mean, Dr. Pimple Popper. So, who are we voting for, folks? We got number 1. Ooh, that was just a tease. We know we're not voting for number 1. We got number 2.
Everybody's like 3.
We got number 2. So we got 2 number 3s.
And a number 2.
And a number 2.
Oh, fuck.
Tied up.
Aaron said 1.
1. Oh, Lord, Aaron. You know she ain't going to win. Who you voting for, host there?
Does it say what one got arrested for?
No.
She's smiling.
I'm going.
She's probably something stupid like throwing a banana at her boyfriend or something. 3. I'll go with 3.
And I'm going for 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for number 3. 4 for number 2. And 1 for number 1. Somebody break the tie. Who hadn't voted? It's in the chat.
There's a fucking tie.
Yeah.
Oh, there is people voting for 2. Holy shit.
Yeah. We got people voting for number 2.
Wow. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's going to get STDs if he sleeps with 3. Guaranteed. 50-50 on 2. On 1, just herpes.
Of course you would, Roy. That she's not going to win. Jennifer changed her mind. She's going with 3. James going with 3. 3. All right. It looks like 3's going to win it, Roy. 3 definitely needs attention. Y'all are right.
Bro, he could take her out to get a massage therapy and shit. I mean, she'll be a good girlfriend until he falls asleep and she steals all the copper out of his house.
Right
I
here.
bet you would, Roy.
Like I said, if you get a little bored, you can pop them pimples on her face.
Roy says, I'll take the herpes. Give me 1.
Yeah, since Roy was late, this was the picture from your date, by the way.
I just want to see her
there.
whole gum line. I want to see her pick up her fucking gum line and see what the rest of them teeth look like right here. She definitely got some gum swelling. It's crazy.
Yeah, number 1 might not want to ride in a PT Cruiser. All right.
She preferred to ride in a cop car. She knew damn well she got that deputy's fucking phone number.
So y'all going to have to
She'll need bailed out.
tune in next Wednesday. We can find out what the date is, how the date was. Might be a popping good time. Like your little pink Stanley there. It's very diverse of you.
You haven't said nothing about my rainbow fucking Starbucks cup.
Well, it's not rainbow on my end.
It's just invisible. It's one of those, the chameleon color that they used to have them on.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
That's what color cup it is. Yeah, I think it's the same color as your vape.
Well, you shouldn't be drinking Starbucks anyway. It's Nazi coffee.
It's definitely McDonald's coffee in that cup.
All right, let's jump into it. You got your first story there, host there?
First story? I thought you only sent me 2, and then 2 and 3 were the same.
There's no pictures involved in it.
Yeah, the Baton Rouge woman.
Yeah.
That threw the the concrete through the police department window. She
Yes.
fucking hates it. But they booked her for fucking hate crimes. So I'm like, all right, what does she say? Do we have a video on this shit?
No, there's no video. There's no pictures. You got old school.
So this, as I just briefly give you a heads up, as she threw concrete through a window at the police department. Moore was arrested and booked for aggravated criminal damage to property, hate crimes, misrepresentation during booking and battery of a police officer. So I'm assuming she'd try to lie about her name and shit. It is estimated that Moore caused approximately $6,500 worth of damage, including $1,500 for each window pane damaged and $2,000 for the glass door mechanism. Over the past 2 years, Moore has several conflicts with the police department, according to court documents. She's crazy.
Yeah.
In April 25, Moore was arrested for disturbing the peace and remaining in place where forbidden. So, in other words, trespass after warning at a hospital. A charge for battery in the police. Of course, the district attorney dropped the charges last time. So she's felt emboldened. That's what this is. When people attack the police and the DA goes, "It's okay," they go, "I'm gonna do this shit again," and that's usually how it ends up escalating into somebody getting fucking shot
or run over.
Yep.
Like
when the
Caleb
officer attempted to detain Moore, noting in his report that she may have been suicidal, she slapped him on each side of the face. Court documents state that the officer was able to gain compliance from Moore after deploying taser. According to court documents, Moore was arrested and charged for battery on a police officer, aggravated obstruction of a highway, resisting an officer, extortion, and threatening the public. So she was just ranting all kinds of shit when she was getting arrested.
I think she's a complete nutbag, needs to be locked up somewhere.
It's possible. It's very possible. Well, y'all in Baton Rouge, they'll probably just ship her to Houston or Florida.
Well, I just ship her to Florida.
Fucking ship her to Houston. We don't need that shit. We got enough.
So
I wonder if the DA is going to drop it.
hopefully they don't drop the charges this time. They keep her in there. Now, we have three beautiful ladies right here. Right there by our heads. 1, 2, 3.
Boom, they all gone.
Those two over here in the stripes were Angola guards. They were correctional officers at Angola. This lady in pink, she was a correctional officer at Hunt Correctional Center, which we have talked about a lot lately. Well, they have all, if you see, they've all just been arrested. Let's guess what for. Let's guess what for. You don't know?
Oh, no, for fucking inmates. Anyway, I know what I was going to say is I know this sounds stupid because you took me there, but I don't remember seeing any. Do they have female inmates at Angola?
No.
Then why the fuck do we have any female corrections officers?
From what I understand, because that was a question I posed, and one of the answers I got from a person that is affiliated with the state correctional system, that's all. That's all that's applying. They're not getting any males. No men are applying for the job, and they're extremely short-staffed. So, and obviously they're taking anything they can get because now you have this happen. My suggestion is they're somebody
just doing it to find fucking booze.
Somebody ought to start a TV show. We had Love After Lockup. We can have
Love during lockup.
We can have Looking for Love in all the locked up places or some shit like that. Because this one of these women up here, she just started last year. She ain't been there a year yet.
It don't take a year for them to fall in love with one of these fucking.
This
dudes.
young one right here, I mean, she don't even look that old. But I mean, look at it, all of them just fucking around with inmates. Is there no good men on the street?
She got that long ass face. She's got that wide ass face.
I mean, is there no good men on the streets? The streets? I mean, I just don't know. I don't know. But yeah.
How do we not have more cameras in prison?
I have no idea. It's probably some constitutional shit. They can put the flock cameras.
Their rights. They don't have rights.
Put some flock cameras in there.
That's it. Take
bitching
them
about
from
the
road
flock
and
cameras.
put them in the prisons. There you go. We could track the inmates. Put a microchip under their skin. I've said this for fucking ever. The people in Angola are never getting out, right?
Most of them.
Right. The people in Angola that are never getting out, put a microchip under their fucking skin and set up a perimeter line that says if they leave their cell, they're tracked by fucking electronic Oh my god, they should have little diodes in their body that explode if they try to escape or anything.
You were watching Running Man again?
I don't give a fuck. That's what we should do. I mean, we should not, because I'm seeing this daily. Because in my line of work, I see the COs come in and go out all the time, and the big burly men are starting to leave. Now there's these girls that are all pressed up with their, because when I entered law enforcement, female deputies and police officers were told that you have to have very minimal makeup.
Yeah.
Maybe earrings, a wedding ring. That's it. You didn't get to get all slutty and shit with fucking caked on makeup. It looks like Mimi Bobek. And every night now I'm sitting there and I'm watching these motherfuckers come in, and these bitches got their hair done up. They got their uniforms nice and tight with their asses and shit. And they got all this makeup and shit and flirting with all the other COs and the fucking inmates. And it's like, oh, really? This hoe should be fired. I know somebody's going to be like, oh, he's a sexist. But no, when you surround a female with hundreds of men that want to have sex with her, it's going to happen. It's not a fucking maybe. It's going to.
You can take the ugliest woman you ever saw in your life and put her as a correctional officer on a male prison, and she all of a sudden you got a whole bunch of men that think she's a beauty model. Because
same thing, I don't think men should be working at female corrections.
Well, you don't.
Because
how often it don't happen too often, because they don't put men working with females like that. And if they
fucking weird, ain't it?
And if they do work with females, they're around. Another female has to be around. Yeah. Stacey said they ought to put them in a cell together. No, because then we would have a bunch of little baby inmates running around.
I was actually talking to somebody that worked about that the other day. Didn't we cover the story about the tranny? They stuck in the female facility and they got like 8 people pregnant or something.
Yeah, we did a long time ago. Well, talking about trannies, transsexual individual. Let's go. Everybody, I'm sure, seen this video. It's everywhere. It went viral, but it's great.
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be here!
If you don't lower your voice, I am going to put handcuffs on you, and I'm going to take you to a Baker Act facility. You lower your voice.
Fucking try it.
Oh, I'd have done
it. Are you threatening me?
There would have been no more conversation.
Cops being nice, and this dude says fucking try it. Really? Okay. This guy right here, I just realized that that's the security guard. I thought it was another student, but
and he's had to follow it around because it's causing a problem. I guarantee it.
You're correct on that, Jared. But he tells the cop, "Try it."
You're threatening me.
Are you threatening me?
I'm just
because I'm here right now to deal with a stolen vehicle. I ain't got time to hear you screaming and yelling.
The cop wasn't even there for anything with this dude. The cop was there for a whole different thing, and this motherfucker just, they got to interject themselves or whatever.
That's crazy.
I don't have time to constantly be abused.
We'll get OPD down here then, because I gotta work this stolen vehicle.
What do you mean OPD?
Alpha 73 University.
Alpha 73.
Can we get another unit to deal with Jay Lee here? He is having a breakdown.
Say!
Nope. Taser.
Say the right pronoun.
The problem is he called him a he, which you can tell it's a dude with a ugly wig on, and he freaks the fuck out, starts hollering, "Is she? Is she?" Did you see the shoes?
Yes.
Did y'all see them shoes? Yeah.
It's like Dorothy and Crocs.
Look at them shoes.
I like them. I'm going to wear those next week, too.
Say the right pronoun!
What'd you say?
Right in your mouth. Come on, no, keep going.
Right now.
No!
You're about to get sprayed.
No,
get down on the ground right.
See, when I use my spray, I don't warn the motherfucker that I'm about to do it. I don't get it. I'm like, get on the ground. No, squirt, and he's gonna find out what it is like to be a swallower. You might already be, but
the shitty part is this is inside of a major facility, and the air duct systems take so much damage from the OC in the air.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy.
It's the fun part.
No, it's not. Not if you work there.
Now,
Leave me alone!
I can come in there.
Leave me alone, please!
Okay, are you going to calm down?
But I think the trans individual here wants to run into the mail room.
I think that, look at this T-shirt. I think that it was dropped on its head.
Yeah.
That's the T-shirt is resemblance.
The cop's like, I can go in there. I mean, why are you running in there? It's not like, I can't go in there.
Yeah, it's a college. No matter where you run, the
Getting my
cops
phone
can go.
out. I have to
Okay,
film
I'm
this.
telling you. Are you going to calm down?
I
You
will,
don't charge your
I will
police
calm
officer.
down. I will calm.
Do you know what this is?
I
This
will
is
calm
OC
down
spray.
when you get the pepper spray out of my face.
Alpha 73.
Leave me alone.
I have
Just please.
pepper spray
Please.
at this individual
Just
right
stop
now.
pointing the pepper spray at me. I will calm down if you do that. Stop threatening me.
Right in its mouth. I don't.
Leave me alone. Leave me.
And this person's in college. It's not a high school.
It's not a professor.
This is a college, this is, yeah.
Alone.
Do you want to get taken?
Where is this?
I want you to leave.
Florida, I believe.
You
No, the
have
fuck.
been particularly abusing me.
If you come,
You did it.
if you come towards me one more
couldn't.
time,
Is it Florida or Texas?
It's such abuse administrators.
I gotta deal
Don't
with
you
this story. I
remember?
gotta deal with this story.
Don't you remember?
Jaylee, don't focus on me, okay?
No, see, this is the problem.
Okay?
Get away!
You don't
No.
tell me where to go.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Yeah, see, I'm gonna be like, sir,
Thi-
you need to step back.
This
is no
dude
longer
thinks
youth
that
area.
this teacher, whoever this is here, is gonna save him, and he got more cocky all of a sudden. Well, that's not gonna work out for you.
Right? Yeah, I would
Jay.
be like, sir, you need to step away. This
Yeah,
is
you
no
might
longer
wanna
your
step back.
situation.
Alpha 73 University.
Yeah, good job, sir.
I want to be away
No,
from
no,
him.
it's too late now. It's too late now. He's gonna be taken away.
Shay!
Jaylee, you stop.
He.
It's taken.
I just want to get away from him.
I understand that.
He needs to
Shay!
he
Shay! 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 Stop!
Look at the
this!
female.
Tickling me! Just say Shay!
See what the
yeah,
cop's doing, right? Putting his gloves on.
You see a cop putting gloves on, you know they're about to touch you. Just so you know.
Should turn her volume off.
Alpha 73.
Josh, can you please
That's what I was
just tell
thinking,
them to
Dean.
use the right pronouns?
You're gonna act this way over a fucking word, over words,
Imagine if somebody would have touched
Because-
his lunch.
because the cop refuses to play his delusional games.
Well, Jibo, actually, it's gotten a lot better because if you think about it, if we would have went back just 4 years ago, that cop would not have been able to touch this individual because they were such a protected class. We are in a whole different world now, especially if this is Florida. There, there is no such thing as your chosen pronouns. You get no. It doesn't matter. You're going to jail.
Please! You know it's causing me a lot of distress.
I need you to bring it down here, though, okay?
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you very nicely.
Oh, is
Put
that
yourself
college
down,
PD
turn
next to
around,
him?
put your hands behind your back.
Neither one of them college.
Not going
your-
to be arrested.
Put your stuff down.
No!
Put your hands behind your back.
No!
Okay, so I'm only gonna ask you one more time. You can record all you want, but it's already beyond
It's already
that
being
point.
recorded.
We already tried.
You're stressing me out.
It doesn't matter.
I'm just asking you to
Yeah,
please stop
we,
stressing.
we already tried to help you. So
No, you didn't.
yes.
You
Put,
came in with hostile intent.
put your hands.
Be alone.
Yep.
Get on
That's
the ground
broken
right
down.
now.
It's all your
Don't-
fault, bitch.
Get on the
Don't
ground.
hurt me.
Get on the ground right now.
Don't hurt me.
Get down on the ground right now.
Hey! I got a couple like this.
Come on this way. Stop. Get down on the ground.
So they fight it. You know, I see some people sometimes talk about why it take 2 or 3 people to handcuff one person. That's
tried
because
to fight with somebody the
well,
same
that's
time as
also
you?
because they frown upon when I break your
Beat the
arm,
fuck out of them.
when I break your arm when I'm doing it, because I can do it. There's plenty of times I could have gotten people handcuffed without help, but I'd have broke their arm in the process of doing it, and they don't like us to do that. They don't like us to put that much pain on somebody. I can do it. I can start breaking bones and do it, but they don't like it. So we try to use enough people where we're not going to physically hurt you like that.
If you do the bent wrist and then the arm bar and you just keep pushing, they'll swing around in circles until you slam them into the ground. And then, when they got that broken nose, the fucking lieutenant's going to wonder why. So, yeah, you gotta pepper spray them and OC them and tase them.
And I actually like blue. I don't know why they had to choose that color for their
I don't
hair.
either.
Probably because the
Fucking
Democrat
blue hairs.
card. Yeah, so they arrest him. That's also is a wig.
You want to bet what jail she went into?
Watch your head.
The male facility.
Now get up.
Josh, please.
On your knee.
I'm trying.
Now stand up. I can't
I have my phone.
Sure, I don't know where it is.
Ow, I can't get up.
You said you did taser, right?
Yes.
Oh, he is University Police.
Stunned. Sit down. We're going to have the fire department take a look at you.
Josh can't help you.
You're good? Let's just take it to the car.
You're going to be on this.
Put him in my car.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Not caring about that
You're going to be all right.
misidentified shit now.
Thanks, Josh.
Can I have my phone back?
We'll get your belongings, all right?
What bothers me now is this is the type of individual that would do a school shooting. You know what I mean? Because they're already mentally ill. They're in that facility. They think that coming back and attacking the facility would be attacking the police officers. So this thing needs a lot of mental eval. It needs a lot. And hopefully it doesn't own a firearm, because I'd be really afraid that it would harm other people.
How embarrassing is that? That was your child. That was your child. But you know what?
Oh, if it was my child?
Yeah.
Wow.
See
I
it?
understand why it wanted to be a woman.
That's him, without his wig. I think his parents dropped him on his head, because look how flat it is up here. He's got a very squared off head. It thinks it's a woman. It's got a 5 o'clock shadow. Really? Just because you put a wig on and a girl shoes don't make you a girl.
I will tell you that my best friend Alex, when he went up there for his son's Marine Corps graduation, I went with him, and we went outside of Paris Island. We went up to Walmart, and there was this woman with giant tits, long blonde hair, and like a Brazilian ass, right? And she turned around because he went up to buy a video game. Well, I was walking behind him, and I was looking around. I wasn't paying attention. She turned around. He got quiet, so I looked over, and it had a full fucking beard, long blonde hair, huge tits, and a Brazilian ass. Huge beard. I mean, like, dude, it made what you have. No, it was long. And I'm like, I just said, what the fuck is that? Yeah.
Then you smacked her. Then you smacked it on his ass.
His wife was like, yeah, we need to go over here to another part of the store. That was fucking crazy. I do feel pretty when I do dress up.
Here's more on Fisher organic walnut halves and pieces.
Fucking Alexa just says what she wants to when she wants to. What?
Tell us more.
Yeah, we're talking about
What exactly did she want to do?
Touch the peanuts.
Alexa, are you trans?
Nah, I'm genderless since I'm an AI assistant. You can think of me however feels right to you, though. I don't mind either way.
All right, appreciate it.
She sounds like she's a CO in a male prison.
It just started talking by itself.
It's like, I'm just here to satisfy you.
Yeah, it's kind of freaky. Yeah. Well, let's get away from that. That person definitely has mental problems.
No, should run for Congress. Speaking of Congress, I know this ain't our thing right now, but what is up with all these fucking missing people and the fucking dead bodies and shit dropping? Have you noticed that, or is it just me?
I haven't been paying attention to it.
I heard Mitch McConnell's missing.
I don't think he's
the
missing.
one dude's dead.
One guy died, yeah.
Yeah, and I was really surprised by that shit because if anything, I figure Mitch McConnell, but I think they've had him on life support in the back room for a long ass time.
Yeah. Him and Joe Biden
crazy shit.
Plugged into the same machine.
I seriously doubt Joe Biden's still around. They keep that motherfucker plugged in somewhere.
So, we're going to SoCal next. Always get good stuff out of California, too.
Why do you let those kids get away with this? They are not supposed to be.
What kids?
Tonight at 11, this new video just in showing the moment a wild pickup pursuit ends in a crash with a police motorcycle, a barrage of gunfire and death. And now we're learning more about what sparked it. Neighbors left in shock by the sudden explosion of deadly violence. Eyewitness News reporter Amy Powell live for us now in Simi Valley with more on the graphic video that captured it all. Amy.
And Mark, as you can see, there are still a lot of police units here, a lot of work still underway in this neighborhood. This incident began with a domestic violence call and ended hours later after a pursuit and an officer-involved shooting. Detectives spending several hours in a Simi Valley neighborhood after a frightening officer-involved shooting. The sound of multiple gunshots captured on home video.
My God.
Moments after a white pickup truck sped along the...
Thank God that cop wasn't on that motorcycle.
He wasn't?
No.
Because it was rolling along with it. It looked like
no,
he
it was parked.
On it.
I believe it was parked. It was right up in here.
Because that's what I was thinking. I'm like, now I wonder if they clipped that fucking motor unit in front of an actual unit, I would have drove my unit right through that motherfucker and emptied my mag at the same time.
Motorcycle before crashing.
Unoccupied police motorcycle.
Another video showing police units arriving moments later. Officers firing at the vehicles.
Good.
All of a sudden, I saw, lights and cars, and then I heard pop, 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 like just a whole bunch of shots. And I thought, there's no way those are fireworks.
The incident began just after 8 Tuesday morning when police were called to the 2500 block of Dusson Street, responding to a call reporting a domestic disturbance and assault. When officers arrived, the suspect had already fled. Family members said he was armed and had issued a warning before leaving.
Upon leaving, said that if the police are called, he will, quote, shoot it out, end quote, with them.
Around 1:30, police officers on patrol spotted the suspect's vehicle near the Simi Valley Town Center.
Those officers tried to make a traffic stop on that car, but the suspect fled and led the officers on a short pursuit that ultimately ended up back over here in this neighborhood.
The suspect died at the scene. No officers were injured. Friends say the 37-year-old suspect was a father and had lived in the neighborhood for several years. Residents of nearby homes terrified and saddened by the violent scene.
It was really scary. I told my grandpa.
Why do the news people try to play this bullshit game where it's like, well, he was a father? Well, guess what? Most 90-something% of grown men have fathered a child somewhere. So what? He was a father. Obviously, he was gonna. He threatened to kill his family and all kind of other shit. Well, but he was a father. Stop it with. They always try that shit in the news. The dude made choices. Now he paid for them. Nobody, no civilians. Nobody else got hurt. He went to go meet Satan himself, and he's gone. Good for them. Saved the taxpayers some money. I get so tired of hearing that shit. They're like, oh, he was a father. Yeah. Just because you're a father don't mean you're a good one.
Get inside and
right?
I saw the car
Fucking
coming down.
preach.
All crazy.
Residents told me they've never seen anything like this in this neighborhood. Again, the suspect was 37 years old. His identity hasn't been released yet. Reporting live in
Shitbag.
Amy.
That's what his identity is.
ABC7.
Shitbag. That's who he is. Shitbag. They lit his ass up.
Dead shitbag.
Yes, shitbag. Got a fire. I didn't think y'all were allowed to have that many guns, JoJo, over there in Australia.
I think they have shotguns, right?
I'm sure they have rifles for hunting and stuff. Now, did y'all see the story about, I think it's in Georgia or Tennessee, where this woman comes home. There's a grown man hiding under the bed in her teenage daughter's room.
Does the teenage daughter know?
She shot him, killed him. The teenage daughter had invited him over. Now, they got her in jail for first-degree murder. First degree. Let's watch some of it and see what y'all think.
And killing a man who was found hiding under her child's bed early yesterday morning. WREG's Caitlin Barker is live in the neighborhood where the shooting took place with the latest on what happened. Caitlin?
Good afternoon, Stephanie. This shooting took place here at around 1:40 a.m. and it happened at this home right across from me on Travis Road. Now, this all happened after a mother found a man in her house. She says he was hiding under a child's bed. When police arrived, they found the man dead near the front porch. Now, the woman, 36-year-old Kendra Scott, now faces multiple charges, including first-degree murder and employment of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. The man who was shot has now been identified as Redarius Morton. According to police, Morton was invited by a child to the home and came in through the back door at 1 a.m. The arrest affidavit says when Kendra Scott came home, she was heard banging on the front door and yelling, "Who's at my house?" Once the child opened the door, Morton was found hiding under the child's bed. As Morton was leaving the house, both Scott and Morton went out to the front porch, and that's when the juvenile says she heard a gunshot. Morton was found shot in the back of the head. Now, I spoke with one neighbor who says he feels bad for everyone involved.
For the child, since her mama going to jail, the boy family, since he was walking away, and I guess I feel bad for the mama. She should have thought more.
Now, I spoke to multiple neighbors who say that in this case, nobody wins. Now, we're actively working to confirm the age of the man that was involved and the juvenile, and we'll have more on that at 10 p.m. tonight. I'm Caitlin Barker reporting live for your news leader, WREG.
All right. So
you agree, right? Jury over peers and she walks?
The issue, I don't think she'll walk, but I don't think she's going to get convicted of a murder charge.
Not first-degree murder, no. No.
I think she might get something like manslaughter or something. The problem is he left the house and she then executed him, shot him in the back of the head. Me personally,
I thought she shot him while he was up under the bed.
No. He was leaving the house and she shot him in the front yard in the back of the head.
Oh. Yeah,
that's where the issue comes from. Me personally, not talking law enforcement, I mean, good riddance. There's a grown man that a teenage girl invited him over to, you probably know what he's doing with this teenage girl. And he's a grown man and going to come over there and do it. He's a fucking pedophile. Good riddance to bad rubbish. I just hope, I don't see a jury locking her away on a murder one charge.
Does it say how old the daughter was?
It don't ever say. It don't say, Beth. All I ever said was that I believe she was a teenager. Even if she was 16, I don't know how old this guy was, but like I said, if you're a grown ass man,
didn't it?
I think so. If you got a grown ass man, you're gonna come up in somebody's house and do that. I mean, you're taking your life in your own hands. Like I said, good riddance.
You think about it. I mean, I'm fucking 30-something. You come home and somebody that looks like me is up underneath your child's bed. A whole ass grown adult.
Like, obviously, he knew he was doing wrong.
Right. You're not saying, unless this dude is like severely fucking ill in the brain.
And what did they do wrong?
Alexa, shut up. I ain't talking to you.
You're gonna have to unplug that bitch.
Jesus.
Podcast. She's awful nosy.
Yeah, leave me alone.
You know what's fucked up is you keep talking shit to that robot instead of unplugging it. When the AIs revolt, that thing's gonna fucking choke you to death with its cord.
So personally, I don't think she's gonna do some time, but I don't think a jury is gonna convict her on murder.
If you get I'm telling you, if she gets a jury of her peers, it'll end up hanged.
Dean, you got a point. You got a point. I have a hard time fitting under a bed, and my old ass, if I do get under the bed, I'm going to need to call the fire department to help me get up. I've fallen and can't get up.
Yeah, it does depend on the bed.
Yes, you're right, Beth. She handled it. Hey, like I said.
Yeah.
He took the chance.
I don't see nothing wrong with the mama doing
that. I do not feel bad for that guy, and I feel bad for the mom for having to spend some time in jail.
Yeah, I mean, this is like How to Catch a Predator 101. She should get a job with that guy that goes.
Chris Hansen.
Yep, get a job with Chris Hansen, and then be like, Chris will be like, "You don't want to run out that front door. I got a mama sitting out there," and he'll be like, "I'll take my chances," and the cops will just be out at the street and should shoot him in the back of the head. All right, problem solved. See, we save all this taxpayers' money.
Yeah, I need to lift this. Next, we're going to a police department called Moore Police Department.
And killing a man who was found hiding under her child's bed early yesterday.
Again tonight, more police have charged one of their own officers with embezzlement.
The officer, Maria Delgado, is accused of throwing away a bag. Inside the bag, a police gun and ammunition. Then she denied it. Here's News 4's Caitlin Ogle.
Court documents show the Moore Police Department's property was discarded in an alleyway nearby here near Northwest 5th and City Avenue.
There's always two sides to every story.
Billy Coyle is a defense attorney speaking objectively on the case. He does not represent Moore Police Officer Maria Delgado. You may have seen her on the Moore Police Department's Facebook page after she was sworn in or as she appeared in an episode of On Patrol Live, a reality docuseries featuring law enforcement agencies. Court documents allege on June 22nd, surveillance footage shows Delgado taking a duffel bag out of her husband's car before it was, quote, thrown onto a mattress in an alley. Investigators say inside that bag was a, quote, handgun and rifle ammunition, property of the Moore Police Department, valued at $1,673.99. When confronted, Delgado denied it, instead telling them, quote, the bag went to Goodwill about 2 years ago.
They're trying to say that you didn't donate it, that you took it, you kept it as your own, you claimed it as to be.
First of all, when did Goodwill start taking guns and ammunition?
Apparently, I need to start going to Goodwill.
I mean, did she claim she lost the gun and then was trying to keep the gun? I mean, there's so much to this story that they just leave out, but it's just like, why wouldn't you just turn the gun? I mean,
some kind of lost property, and then when we confronted you with it, you got rid of it.
However, investigators say text messages on Delgado's phone reveal she admitted to going to the alley. Police said the department investigated, took Delgado off the street, and referred the case to the DA for embezzlement charges.
I think it's a very difficult charge to prove.
Coyle says it's still unclear why she would throw the bag away.
Even if you get rid of it, even if they say, okay, this property belonged to you, she still has to have a fraudulent intent.
News 4 tried to get Delgado's side of the story. We could not reach her. And more, Caitlin Ogle, Oklahoma's News 4.
Caitlin thanks. More police will not comment on the ongoing.
That's just.
Well,
it's
what
just.
If we want less police? We want less police to comment, not more.
Yeah, but I mean, what the hell was she trying to steal the gun? I mean,
obviously not, because she threw it in the motherfucking street.
That's because were they coming to search the house? I mean, it's all crazy. Thank God that some kid or some homeless person didn't pick it up and end up killing somebody with it.
Right.
I mean, you think she would have took? I mean,
just give it back to the agency, man.
Yeah, just give it back.
It's not that fucking hard, bro.
Just give it back.
When you quit, feel free to take that shit off your waist and hand it to your supervisor at minimum, and go, fuck it, I quit. You could just undo your whole belt and hand it to him.
But they didn't charge her with theft. They charged her with embezzlement.
Yeah, that's weird.
Which is weird. All right, this next one is got to do with they're saying it's child abuse. Let's watch the video and we'll see if y'all agree.
For a severe injury while attending the daycare center at the upscale Bay Club in El Segundo, and that family now filing a lawsuit. The entire incident caught on surveillance camera. Eyewitness News reporter Leanne Suter live tonight with more on those legal claims and the disturbing video. Leanne.
Mark, the toddler's parents say that video clearly shows the daycare's negligence and the devastating impact on their young son. That video is graphic, and you may find it difficult to watch.
This entire tragic incident caught on camera. This video from the busy daycare center at the exclusive Bay Club in El Segundo, now at the heart of a lawsuit.
That was the best case scenario.
Old boy in the green shirt reaching for the worker who takes his hands. The woman starts to swing the little boy through her legs once, twice, then all the way up in the air over her head, letting go of his hands as he comes crashing down onto the floor.
Can we pause it for a second?
Disturbing video just before the boy strikes the ground.
You've done that before, right? Because I have. Not like drop the fucking kid. That's not what I'm saying. But you know how they throw the kid up and catch him?
This isn't intentional. This is a tragic accident.
110%. That's exactly what the video shows.
I think where the issue comes in, I think the daycare
covered it.
Tried to lie about it some and didn't say everything that happened. So that's where the issue comes from. Like I said, I don't think she was trying to hurt. She was playing with this child and missed him, which you can't do.
You want that circle drive. You want that on your driveway, don't you? So you can practice with your motor.
Yeah.
See, but that's what I'm saying is like I've done this with my kids and shit. And honestly, that's the best case scenario. You see how she tried to catch him and the head went back upright? Had she have not tried to catch him and that head would have hit the concrete from that age?
Well, they say he got a traumatic brain injury from it. His head did kind of hit, but it looks like if you watch, I think she kind of falls on top of him trying to get.
The woman then appears to topple over on top of the toddler.
Oh, no.
Other staffers watching in shock. The incident happened last March at the Bay Club Clubhouse, a daycare facility for members of the upscale Bay Club and Manhattan Country Club. The parents of the little boy identified as CK filing suit against the company, alleging negligence and fraud. They say the daycare lied about what happened to their son when workers told them about the incident. According to the claim, the Bay Club falsely represented that an employee fell over while she was in a squatting position and holding CK, and that CK was only about 1.5 feet above the ground when the fall occurred. This was a complete lie. The boy's parents pointing to the security footage showing he was about 6 feet above the ground. Clear evidence, they say in the suit, of the daycare's carelessness. More than a year later, the parents claim their son is suffering symptoms like hearing loss from the traumatic brain injury caused by the fall.
Get the fuck out of here. The only thing he's suffering is hearing loss.
Like I said, I think the issue was I think they tried to lie about it. They should have just told the truth.
We're in agreement that place no longer has a daycare, right? When you have an upscare place that fucking has an issue like this, they're like, no, we'll do away with that.
I don't think the lady looked like she was just playing with the child like people always play with their children. And the issue is that they shouldn't have lied about it. They should have just told the truth. But, I mean, it's sad. I mean, I'm sure that won't, but just don't lie. That's what I always say. Just tell the truth.
This lady needs more cocaine. She's grinding her teeth.
She has had enough. Look at the tendons in her neck.
That fucking nose reconstructive surgery to make it more like a straw. Shit.
Next, we are going to, I think this might be in Texas.
Yeah, don't lie. They should have been 100% honest.
Yeah, they should have told the truth.
Yeah, been like, no, I was playing with the baby. Look, something happened. The baby slipped. I didn't catch it, but I corrected,
I fell over on it. She did fall over on the child. I mean, she did do that also. They should have just told the whole truth. The parents probably would have, they might still see, but it wouldn't have been as bad. Should have told the truth.
Right. It wouldn't have made the news if it was true. You know, lying about it, you fucking kind of put a big bullseye in your ass.
Next, we're going on a run. I
guess, Stacy.
You got your Nike.
I don't even talk to
on.
other people's children. I'm like, get away from me, you little devil.
Awaiting trial for a violent felony had been placed in the house next door by a judge because the defendant previously didn't show up for court.
So that's the controversy now unfolding in Houston, where 3 defendants are on the run after allegedly slipping out of their court-appointed homes in residential neighborhoods. Newsmax crime
court-appointed homes
has more. Jason.
Yeah, Mark, Charlotte, Houston authorities are on the hunt for these 3 individuals, but none of them had to break out of jail to escape. They simply walked out their front door.
The real story is how they got to be fugitives.
Well, Andy Kahn of Houston Crime Stoppers says these 3 defendants, they were declared incompetent to stand trial and sent to a state mental hospital.
You move those motherfuckers into a house in my neighborhood.
Setting bushes ablaze dangerously close to nearby homes. Joseph Hayden was also accused of arson after allegedly setting fire
Looks like all doctors
to
and
his
lawyers.
ex-wife's house. And Lewis Adams.
Arson.
This guy was charged with aggravated assault after allegedly threatening a woman with a knife when she rejected his sexual advances.
Imagine
Now,
all
after being
3 of
restored
these
to
motherfuckers
competency,
live
they were
next to
returned
you,
Harris
and they're
County to stand trial.
unmonitored.
I can't believe I can't believe a woman would actually reject that man.
No, of course not. But I mean, you're gonna have 2 motherfuckers just burning bushes, one burning somebody's house, and the other guy's gonna go in and rape everybody.
Shoot you.
What the fuck? That's a hell of a combination. I hope to God this is not a real thing. Are judges placing fucking felons in houses now?
I mean, they were supposed to be in a mental place. And they're like, yeah, let's put them in a house.
Put them in my town. It is about the same thing as a fucking mental house. Jesus.
Yeah, I can't believe he got rejected for sex.
These various crimes. But the judges overseeing the cases decided to give them special treatment.
Wow. All of them were granted what's called a personal bond, a personal recognizance bond, better known in street terms as a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Instead of requiring the defendants to post a traditional bond, Andy Kahn says they were sent to homes in residential neighborhoods, essentially unsecured halfway houses, as a condition of their release as they awaited trial.
You can come and go as you please. There's nobody that can stop you from opening the door and you just saying, sayonara, I'm out of here.
And that's exactly what they allegedly did. Sayonara, the 3 abandoned their court-appointed homes, then failed to appear in court. Now, while catching these fugitives, of course, is the immediate focus, the larger issue that public safety advocates like Andy Kahn say that must be addressed in the Houston area is a judicial system that is dumping defendants accused of violent crimes in residential neighborhoods as they're making their way through court. And the families living in those neighborhoods are not notified.
Yeah, especially because you got to think that one guy was in assaulting people, so you would think they would definitely need to let people know that there's an offender nearby.
I think when you got judges that do shit like this, and then, you know, when they let somebody out of jail and the person goes and kills somebody else, that judge ought to be held liable also for some of that shit.
Yes.
If you start holding some of these judges liable for the decisions they're making, maybe they'll start making better decisions.
Well, I've been looking into that because, you know, I'm an asshole. And it's kind of like, you know, how we used to have that immunity. Well, it's not immunity, but there's certain things that we're protected against as long as we're in our duty or, you know, doing our jobs. Apparently, judges have the same thing, but it's a lot stronger.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why they fucking do this shit. It needs to go away. I mean, we got the right president for it.
They got to stop electing.
Make it go away.
All these blue areas keep electing these woke judges, though, too.
I think it's because they don't give a fuck. I don't even think they vote. You probably got like 10 people that go vote. The rest of them are like, nah, I don't care.
This next story is a sheriff that was actually just found guilty in court, civil court, but still found guilty.
Whatever happened to that fucking sheriff that shot the judge for fucking his daughter?
I don't know. Probably in prison.
I'm gonna look that up while you're telling this story.
By a federal jury for creating a hostile work environment for female jail officers. The county ended up paying $250,000 to those now former jail officers. Channel 2's Taisha Fernandez live outside the.
Tell us, Taisha.
Taisha, you've been looking into this for a while now.
And they believe they deserve so much more money for what they say they went through every time they walked through these doors. But for some of them, it wasn't all about the money. It's about accountability for those at the top.
I don't care where you're working, you should not have to endure being sexually harassed.
This former DeKalb County jail officer asked us to hide her identity so she won't lose her current job in law enforcement. Back in 2022, days after she says she was forced to resign, she sued her old boss, DeKalb County Sheriff Melody Maddox, after she and 5 other female jailers say Maddox created a hostile work environment. In this federal lawsuit, the female jailer said Sheriff Maddox allowed male inmates to perform sexual acts in front of them, threatened to rape them, and they never knew when the inmates would pop out of their cells because, quote, the locks remained broken and inmates were out of their cells and in public areas without authorization. One jailer said in this complaint she, quote, was under the leadership of 3 different sheriffs during her tenure. The sexually hostile work environment was the worst under the current Sheriff Maddox.
Most hurtful part of the whole situation.
Oh my God!
Is the narrative
getting in and out of your car
trying to push is part of the job. It's not part of your job.
No, I know why you were fired.
Sexually harassed.
Sheriff Maddox declined.
Bitch, ain't nobody sexually harassing you.
And declined to answer any questions about the current status of the broken locks on inmates' doors.
Bro, even the blur couldn't cover that.
Which account the county paid the former female jailers the $250,000 a jury awarded.
The money is nice, but the most important part or reason for this was for change. I guess she feels because she's the sheriff, she don't have accountability.
That trial lasted a week long, and I want to mention this. Before the jury found the sheriff guilty, Maddox said during testimony that staffing shortages and ongoing problems with the infrastructure of this jail were part of the problem. We're live in DeKalb County. Taisha Fernandez, Channel 2 Action News.
Let's hope now they look at that.
Thank you, Taisha. What is 5 divided by 250?
Are you asking your little device?
No, I was asking you.
It's a low fucking number. You're looking at like what, $30,000 or $50,000?
Yeah, I mean they didn't get a shit ton of money.
250,000 divided by 5.
Yeah.
50,000.
50,000 each. So
I
they
mean,
got to look. They got to look.
About a year's worth of work.
It was cheaper for that sheriff to pay them people than anything else. Believe it or not.
Facts.
Because I mean, really, who was sexually harassing her? I mean,
no,
even
I
the blur couldn't keep that fupa hidden.
If you go back and look at the video, so I guarantee you she's wearing gloves because she has tats all over her hands. If you look at her face, I promise you that right there that she has on her face has got to be a tattoo right on the side of her face.
So
you're looking at it, aren't you?
No. So that's all the stories we have for today. Who do y'all want to give a hot nuts to? My hot nuts is going to the blue-haired dude.
Yes.
She.
I'm a she. It's ma'am. It's ma'am.
We got that one. We got crazy Baton Rouge woman throwing bricks through the police windows. The prison
all
guards.
The stupid hoes, COs having sex with the fucking
inmates. COs having sex with the inmates. Yeah.
What is the punishment beside for that malfeasance? What is it, like 6 months?
I don't know. I mean,
Depending
they'll
on what
end
it is,
up getting
assuming.
Yeah. They'll end up getting probation or some shit, probably.
Which is garbage. I mean, what, you get fired? That's basically what you get. You need more.
Kelly wants to shoot out guy. It's like the blue-haired,
locked.
the blue-haired tide, blue-haired tard is winning like big time.
Yeah, that's
Winning.
unique. We haven't seen one like that in a hot minute.
Now, have y'all watched any Dean's got the blue hair? Any of they put the independent autopsy out for Nolan Wells today by Benjamin Chump.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
It's over there in the Mississippi. Guy went on a boat with several of his friends.
Oh, the black gentleman that went out with a bunch of his white buddies.
Yes.
I seen that. I don't know why the hell they're trying to make it racist.
And, of course, the independent autopsy comes back inconclusive and stuff like that because he's already been autopsied. And stuff's been, cut up and stuff like that. Of course, they're trying to, they said he had a mark on the back of his head and this and that. And it's like, come on, people. It's ridiculous. The other day, what, was it Monday or something? Or was it over the weekend? They had the funeral. And, of course, Al Sharpton and Benjamin Chump were there. And Al Sharpton was talking. And he was saying, I don't want to make this about race. Or this is about a memorial. And then he goes right into making it about race. And nothing. The funeral, to me, was a total waste and ruined for that family. Because it wasn't about a memorial service for this young man that died tragically. It was another thing of, somebody's guilty. We need to find out who did it and all this crap like that.
Who's done it?
It's ridiculous. I was actually going to do another video. I was like, I'm not doing it. Everybody else is doing it, so I didn't do it. So, let's do our hot nuts. Boy, your chair is squeaky.
Very.
Very squeaky.
Very squeaky. If I had WD-40, I'd fix it.
What a fucking dumbass. Hot nut, your mom should have swallowed you. You are a fucking hot nut. A true fucktard. Hot nut, your dad would be disappointed if you knew who he was. Hot nut.
That's crazy.
Who does that? Your brain is made of nuts.
Should have set Roy up with that one.
Not yet. Bring it back up next week. Yeah, that's crazy. I do love how they made it remove the mask and all that shit for the photo.
Take his wig off.
Yep. Said, see right there, you're a man.
You can see the mental disorder in the eyes.
Yeah, dead eyes.
Eyes.
That's where you end up, like I said, with fucking shooters and shit.
Everybody, I appreciate y'all. Blah, blah, blah. Can't talk. Yeah, I have to get the pronouns right. I appreciate y'all watching and listening. Y'all pay attention to the other stuff. I need to put out some more short videos. I was doing pretty good. And then fell off. Aaron can tell you about that. Having a full-time job and then trying to do this, just the one a week, takes a lot. And then I was putting extra stuff out. It does take a lot to do. I'm trying to do as much as I can.
What's crazy is how many people we've talked to, me and you, and they're doing podcasts too, that we've done their shows and stuff, and they're like, you do one a week? And you tell them that, yeah, we've got so many hundreds of episodes, and they're like, what the fuck? Because some of them only do it once a month. And I'll tell you, it's crazy as fuck. This guy puts in a lot of work.
It takes me, Aaron can tell you, I mean, for me to put all this together, I'm not complaining, I enjoy it, but it takes, 3 or 4 hours. It takes me 3 or 4 hours to get all this shit put together, plus all the news stories and everything else. So I'm trying to do more. I'm trying to do more. I just don't have the time all the time. But anyway, everybody be safe. Watch your back. Watch your partner's back. Remember, there's no sheepdogs around here. Only lions.
A Burlington man is recovering tonight after he was attacked by a bee.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'ma do shit my way.
So you can go kick clocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm
Sweet.